Yeah, I think we talked about it the other day. It's taken a while for me to really get comfortable and be ready to risk things and try, be not afraid to make mistakes, and I think that's going to help. And I'm still working on it, still a process. But for young players, obviously it's never easy. You never want to let the older guys down, but once you get through that, it's a learning curve, and I think it just opens up the rest of it.
Jesse said that Jesse was prodding out of you.
Sorry?
Is that something that Jesse was prodding out of you, telling you don't be hesitant, don't worry about it?
I don't think he's necessarily prodding it out. I think he knows it's a process. You know, he's been around for a while, and a lot of people, you know, tell me that. But I think it's just something that I have to work on myself, and hopefully I can continue to move in the right direction.
Did you see the space when you scored the goal?
Well, I think I had a chance in the first half, and I knew that it might happen again, and kind of slipped off my head. The ball was really wet. And I knew if it came again, I just had to make sure I get it on frame and make at least make him make a save.
What happened on the collision between you and Bradley, right?
I think there was three of us. I think Boswell was involved as well. Honestly, I didn't even see him coming. I was watching the ball. He came, and he kind of just got me in the groin. So it was painful, but never anything too dangerous.
Just in terms of your development and your growth from the guy who did all kind of the dirty work sort of last year to now just a willingness and a daringness. Was it a mentality change for you, or was it going back to who you were in college?
Yeah, I think it's just going back to who I am, and I've never been the kind of, you know, it's funny, throughout my whole career I've never been the guy that was going to do the dirty work. That was never who I was. I was never a blue collar player, and I came here and I think that's something that I was able to do, and I think it got me on the field before maybe I was even ready sometimes. And I think with me, it's just now becoming who I am, and I can do that part, and I love doing that part, and I love helping the team win. But I also want to show that I can score goals, help set up goals, and hopefully I can continue to do that.
Did you feel the performance was finally coming from last week? I know you didn't win the match last week, but did you feel you took that on or carried over from last week to this match?
Yeah, I think last week, especially at the end of the game, we were really pushing it, and we had a lot of set pieces. It was very similar, actually, to this game. And we knew coming back home that this was going to be a big opportunity to us. We had two really hard away games in places that it's very hard to play, and it's not easy to win. It's not easy to win away games in this league. So yeah, no, I think we kind of knew that this was a must-win for us.
New formation now, 4-2-3-1, which was your old formation. You feel it's maybe a little bit of a better fit in terms of the identity of some of the players on this team?
I think that it's one that we know very well, and it's we had success with, and I don't know. I think that it offers a little bit more, you know, dynamic situation for us, and it fits our players, I think, a little bit better. But obviously, I think going to the 4-2-2-2 was a good thing as well, and if we can perfect that, it's going to make us a team that's really hard to beat.